Hello and welcome back everybody, Chrane here, and today we're gonna talk about all of the heroes currently in Heroes of the Storm. Now, I got invited to the is it still technical alpha? It's alpha at least. I got invited to the alpha like 3 days ago, which would mean like the 19th, 18th? The 19th of December. Yeah. So I recently got into the game. I'm level 16 right now. It's gone by quite fast. I've been playing a lot. So let's have a look at all of the currently available characters in the game. First is the siege tank, Sergeant Hammer.
She's a beaut, ain't she?
She sure is. Now, I'm not gonna go over the abilities or the talents, because that's gonna make this a very, very long video. I'm just gonna show you all of the skins and all of the color variations you unlock by just playing the character. And that will be it. And if I have any special thoughts about some character, I'm gonna pause for a second and talk about it.
Spin sequences good.
So... Ooh, that's kind of cool. Like, okay, so for example, this is the normal skin with color variations, and the ones with the golden frame are master skins, which you unlock by reaching level 10 with that character. Can I just say that Abathur is probably my favorite Zerg character from StarCraft? Like overall, and Pajamathur is a fantastic idea. And you can see up at the top that it says Abathur melee specialist from StarCraft 2. Oh, and also Sergeant Hammer is a range specialist.
Spin sequences good.
Hey, how's it going?
Gaslow, the leader of Ratchet. He's a melee specialist, and I haven't played him yet, but it's very much about rockets and kind of turrets and things like that, as far as I understand from Warcraft.
Welcome.
Nazebo from Diablo 3. He's a ranged specialist. He uses a lot of like poison things and frogs and summons and stuff like that. Now, about the Diablo characters, one problem I have is the fact that currently I think they have almost every class in the game so far. Almost. Except for Wizard and Crusader. But the problem I have with it is that, for example, the Witch Doctor, we only have the male version. Now, I did indeed play a male Witch Doctor, but I reckon there are people who played the female Witch Doctor and want to play as the female Witch Doctor. Now, this is the problem with every single Diablo 3 class in the game currently, but I see two possible solutions for that. Either they give you a secondary skin that makes you able to switch between the genders. An easy solution. Like a free alternate skin that just makes you able to switch between the two genders. Or they release the other gender as a separate character with other skills from that specific class archetype from Diablo 3. So those are kind of my two solutions for it, and I would like to see either of them. Rather, I would see the second one being realized, but both of them would work just fine as far as I'm concerned. TYRANDE from Warcraft. She's the leader of the Night Elves along with MALFURION. And this skin is kind of cool. It's like the Altered Fate skins. In this one, TYRANDE becomes a warden instead of Maiev. And with this color variation, she looks like a blood elf, which is kind of cool. And this skin is purely a blood elf skin, which is kind of cool. Now, she's not the only one that has one of these altered skins. Also, Illidan and MALFURION have them as well. Which could point to, like, the three of them having the next Warcraft strategy game or WoW expansion centered around them, possibly, maybe, yes, hopefully. Greetings, strange one. Tassadar. He's a Protoss, and when I played StarCraft, I mained Protoss. Tassadar is a badass. I don't know what more to say about it. I don't have that much more to say about it, really. He's a ranged support. Tyrande's a ranged support, and he's a ranged specialist. I told you that.
Strange one.
Uh-huh. Malfurion, he was remodeled recently to look more fresh, and he looks really cool now. And yeah, he's the leader of the Elves along with Tyrande. This is like the tier 2 gear for druids in WoW, I think, kind of. They need to like update the textures and everything on the old armors in WoW, because if this is what the tier 2 set would look like remodeled, it would be, yeah, I would use it without a doubt, because this looks sick. And finally, the Altered Fate ones. Here we have Betrayer Malfurion, if he would have gone down Illidan's path instead of Illidan. And Malfurion is a ranged support.
Hail, stranger.
Uther is a melee support. There are a lot of support characters in this. Uther is probably one of my like top 5 favorite characters from Warcraft 3. Like Cairn Bloodhoof and Sylvanas up at the top, I think. Like Cairn Bloodhoof is the best thing ever, but Bane's kinda cool, I guess.
The void beckons.
Zeratul, oh, I'm so looking forward to Legacy of the Void. I want to know more about Zeratul. He's so mysterious and cool. In this, he's a melee assassin and is permanently cloaked. Much like another character in this, which we'll get to shortly.
What's the story?
Raynor is a ranged assassin. He's the main character, so to speak, in the StarCraft games. He's the leader of the Raynor's Raiders from the Terrans and things like that. It's kind of cool, and this is being able to play as Raynor outside of the armor is kind of a cool thing. I really appreciate that they made that a possibility.
Who dares?
Illidan. I've played a lot of Illidan the last few days. Now, he was on, I think he was on a free rotation because I don't think I've bought him yet. But, goddamn, he's fun to play. Really fun to play. That looks cool. I like this. That looks sick. Like, I'm actually considering buying him. And I can afford buying him with in-game coins, so I don't have to, this. Ooh, I can just straight up buy him in the game. I don't have to spend real money to get him. But this skin, if Illidan would have taken Malfurion's place, this is probably my favorite skin in the entire game so far. It's so cool. So cool. I love it. And this one is...
Call me betrayer.
This one
Yet
is...
it was I who was betrayed.
This one is incredibly cool. It's inspired by the specters from StarCraft. And yep, it looks nice, but this... It's so beautiful. It still works. Nice. Shondo Illidan. And Illidan is a melee assassin.
Well met, friend.
Next up we have Vala, and this is like the same deal as the Witch Doctor. There's no male equivalent. Even though I played a female demon hunter when I played the game, I do want to see the male version as well in this. Just so everybody can like relate back to their experience with Diablo 3 and be satisfied with the depiction of the things and stuff. Like, this skin. It's really cool. I think those of us who bought, like, Reaper of Souls either pre-purchased it or just bought it within, like, the first week of the release, get Vala for free when we get access to the game. Because I own her, but I haven't bought her when I'm played.
For combat.
So I guess that's the case. Which is kind of cool.
Cosmodon.
I know virtually nothing about Falstad. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't know anything about him. First of all, like, I'm not really an Alliance player. I raid with an Alliance guild, but I've, like, played a Torrent since Burning Crusade and never looked back. And I know nothing about the dwarves. So, I'm sorry. He's a ranged assassin.
Nova here.
Nova. She is the other permanently cloaked character. It's Hern Zeratul. This skin. Like the Spectre skin. Kinda cool. I dig this, like this color scheme. Like the white and orange and red. Yup. Some nice stuff. This one's just weird. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Just weird. But Nova is currently incredibly strong, and yeah, she's kind of fun to play. And like I said, she's permanently cloaked, so you can dick around a bit. She's a ranged assassin.
I am the swarm.
Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, is a melee assassin from StarCraft 2. She's like the main Zerg character in the franchise, and she makes some bad decisions. Let's just say that. Yup.
Great to see ya.
Muradin. Muradin, I haven't seen him since Warcraft 3. No, wait, that's a lie. I've seen him in Ice Crown Citadel in this armor. Which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I've only, like, other than Muradin, I've only ever seen this armor on a Torn Warrior. And it fits the dwarves quite well, actually. So, props to the armor designers, I guess. Oh yeah, he's a melee warrior.
Speak, pup.
Pup. Vala. She's the female barbarian from Warcraft 3. From Warcraft... Wait, no. She's from Diablo 3. Can I just say that I really want, like, the male barbarian? Like, just because of nostalgia. Because the male barbarian in Warcraft 3 reminds me of the like an older version of the barbarian from am I still saying Warcraft 3? Like the old barbarian from Diablo 3 reminds me of an older version, or makes me think that it's an older version of the one from Diablo 2, even though it's not the same guy. But I kind of like get that feeling from him when I play him, even though it's not the case. Like, I love playing the male barbarian just for nostalgia's sake, and I would love for them to add the male barbarian.
Tired of waiting. Let us coat our blades
And can
in
we
the blood of the enemy.
And can we please get the druid and necromancer from Diablo 2 in this game if we don't get it in Diablo 3 anytime soon? Cause playing the druid in this would be sick. That would be so cool.
Let's rock.
Yup. ETC, the Elite Torn Chieftain, is a melee warrior, just like
Speak,
Sonya.
Let's rock.
He's really fun to play, actually. Like, I didn't expect him to be fun to play at all, but he has the self-heal, he has a knockback, a dash. He even has this, one of his ultimates is a big mosh pit where people just like get stunned and start dancing within that circle. Now, the problem with ETC is that he's not that good before you unlock all of his talents. That's like my biggest critique of this guy. Like, you need to have all the talents unlocked for him to perform well, basically, and you need to be level 4 with the character to unlock all of the talents. And that's just like 4 bot games, I think. Like cooperative, play with people against bots, and you do that. So I would recommend that before you actually start playing him against other people. Other than that, he's really fun.
Hail, mortal.
Tyrael, one of the best characters from Diablo overall. The other character who might be cooler is Deckard Cain. But those are the two coolest characters in Diablo overall. And this skin is so incredibly cool. Though I feel like it would be kind of cool. Ooh, that's nice. I would love for them to add Ithael, is that his name? Like the guy who reads books and things, like the lore keeper-esque angel. He would be so cool to have in this, as well as Malthael. Like that would be quite the thing. And Mephisto, Belial, guys, I need this so bad. Tyrael is a melee warrior.
Evil to be purged from this world.
Whoa.
Kneel before the Lord of Terror.
Here we have Diablo, and can I just say, I'm so glad they used Diablo from Diablo 2 and not the one from Diablo 3. Mainly because the one in Diablo 3 looks kinda dumb, and secondly because the one in Diablo 3 technically isn't Diablo. It's the Prime Evil, because it's a combined version of all the 7 evils. It's not Diablo anymore. Even though Diablo might have been the one conducting the whole idea, the whole plan of combining the Prime Evil. I mean, Diablo technically wasn't there anymore. He was just combined with the rest of them. Even though he might have been the one with most control, since it was somebody related to him controlling the beast. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, I would like a skin for the Prime Evil from Diablo 3. That would be cool. And I would like a skin for Diablo from Diablo 1. That would be really cool. I would dig that. That would be cool. He's a melee warrior. Arthas.
Hungers.
Arthas. Now we're talking. Arthas. Everybody that knows Warcraft overall knows of Arthas. So I don't really need to explain him, I guess. Now, can I just take a moment to talk about this skin? Now, before, it was just this skin without the helmet. Now they added new shoulder pads, new belt, new boots, gloves, I think. Yup, new gloves. They changed the sword to like a dragon bone sword, and the cloak is like 2 big dragon wings. So yeah, they fixed that pretty good. As you can see, it's quite different now. And this skin, it needs to have a big 2-handed hammer, not Frostmourne. I'm sorry, Blizzard, but you need to fix that. It needs a hammer.
In death.
It's like old school Arthas before he turned batshit crazy. Did I check out every color? No, I didn't. That's kind of cool. Yeah. They need to add that. Pronto. Stitches. This is like the 7th melee warrior in a row. Stitches is this game's Pudge. That's about it. I don't know the League of Legends equivalent of Pudge because I don't play League. In Smite, Arachne kind of used to be an assassin version of Pudge, but now Sylvanus, like the guy riding the big tree, is basically the Pudge equivalent of in Smite. And Chef Stitches, everybody. If you see this guy in a restaurant, you probably don't want to go in there. I'm just saying.
You like what you see?
No more melee warriors. Now we're talking about the ranged assassins. Tychus is from StarCraft 2. I don't remember if he's in StarCraft 1. I can't recall. But I didn't really care for his character at all in StarCraft 2. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I haven't tried him yet, so I don't know if he's fun to play. I've heard some people say he's kind of unnecessarily complicated, but that's just what I've heard. I haven't tried him yet, so My opinion might change. I'm just not interested in his story.
Hi there.
Lily! Oh god, they ruined her face. I feel kinda bad for her. She's a ranged support, and she's a Pandaren, which means that you should not like her. Yup. That's pretty much it.
Hello. I am happy to meet you.
Brightwing scares the living shit out of me. Like, the voice and the things she says sometimes, just no. This skin, though, is kinda cool. It's pretty cool. But Brightwing mainly just scares me. She's a ranged support. Murky! Murky's cute. Murky has this big diaper on almost every skin. On this, it's a pair of shorts. Yep. And here Murky's a Marine from StarCraft. Now, I can't remember if Murky's a male or female, because if you look at this backstory, it doesn't really explain it all too well. But the fun thing about Murky is that if you die, it doesn't really give you that big of a penalty, because you kind of place down eggs and things like that on the battlefield, so you instantly respawn at those. So when you're playing Murky, it doesn't matter that much if you die, because you will die, like a lot of times. Yeah, that one. Place an egg where you can respawn from. Exactly. So yeah, she's a suicider. It's a frog, let's be honest. Melee specialist.
Speak, Terran.
Zagara, she's a ranged specialist. She's based off the Queen from StarCraft. She's in the StarCraft 2 Heroes, no, Heart of the Swarm, that's it. Heart of the Swarm expansion story mode. She works side by side with Kerrigan, and I don't remember more about her from the story, but she's really fun to play in this. She shoots banelings, she can spawn a Hydralisk, and if you pick a specific talent, you also spawn a Mutalisk. You can shoot down a big ball of goo from the sky that spawn roaches. You can put down creep tumors, you can spawn Nidus networks. She's cool, she's very fun to play. I would recommend trying her out. She's really fun.
Time would be better spent on the
Ancestors watch over
Rhaegar.
you.
So far my favorite character in this game. I've had so much fun playing Rhaegar. It might be because I've played like a Tauren Shaman for as long as I can remember, so I really appreciate Shaman, even though they're horribly underpowered in WoW right now, which hopefully will change soon. But I mean, Rhaegar, I've just had so much fun playing him. He has this chain heal, lightning shield that causes AoE damage around the person with the shield. He has a slowing totem. He can pop Bloodlust as his ultimate, or a big heal. I usually prefer Bloodlust, because it increases attack speed and movement speed. And for his trait, he transforms into a Ghost Wolf when instead of mounting, because everybody else have a mount, but Rhaegar turns into a wolf and starts running.
Deal with all this standing around.
Also, Zagara just pops out her wings and starts flying. And some of them are already mounted or already have wings, so they just fly to different parts of the map. But most characters don't. Like, most characters just mount up and ride, while Rhaegar transforms into a wolf. And if you have this skin, his wolf has a big, like, headpiece, like a big armor piece over his head, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying Rhaegar. He's a lot of fun. He's a melee support.
Well, hello.
Well, hello, Chen Stormstout. He's a Pandaren, so yeah, don't fall for his nice attitude, because he can destroy you. He can destroy us all. He's very good. I've met him in a few games. I haven't tried him yet, but from what I've seen, he seems very strong. Yeah.
I am the true Lord of Hell.
Mm-hmm. Yup, sure. Osmodan is the boss. Oh, I forgot about that skin. Asmodan is the leader of the invading forces in Act 3 of Diablo 3. He's the boss of Act 3, and he's one of the lesser evils, I guess. One of the 4 lesser evils, along with Belial, Andariel, and Duriel. Though he's probably the one most like who really wants to lead the forces of hell. Like, he's the one pushing it the hardest out of the lesser ones.
The armies of hell are restless.
Mm-hmm. Also, this skin is like Asgul'dan Asmodan. Like, he's combined with Gul'dan from Warcraft, and I really dig this skin. Though I haven't gotten the chance to play Asmodan yet, so I don't know if he's fun at all. But I mean, we'll see. He seems promising, so we'll see. He's a ranged specialist.
I yearn for battle.
Anubarak from Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. He teamed up with Arthas, and he came back in World of Warcraft's Wrath of the Lich King, where we kind of stomped him. So I don't think he'll come back. He's a big spider dude. He's kind of cool. Kind of has this Egyptian-inspired beard thing, which looks kind of sick. He's a melee warrior. And finally, the most recently added character in the game is Jaina Proudmoore. She's a ranged assassin and full-on frost mage. Can I just say that probably is her best look, as far as I'm concerned. And this skin has an alternate color that makes it match her standard look. It's kind of cool. And we have Winter Veiled Jaina. And I prefer this one. I don't know why. It might be the red hair. It might be the blue I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what that means. Now, she's the latest added character. She's full on Frost Mage. I thought she was an Arcane Mage for so long. Guess I was wrong. But they have confirmed that the next ones to enter the game are either the Lost Vikings, where you get to play as all 3 of them and you can split them up separately, which is really cool, or it can be Thrall. I don't know which one of those is the next one, but it's one of them, or 3 of them. Now, they showed a video at BlizzCon that showed like the entire cast, like every single character in the game, where we also could see the Butcher from Diablo 3, the Skeleton King from Diablo 3. We saw Zul'jin, like the troll guy with 1 arm, but in the video it looked like the old school Zul'jin with like 2 arms and throwing axes. We also saw Rexxar as well. And I think we saw the female Crusader from Diablo 3. So those are things you kind of want to look forward to. They look really cool. But with that, we've taken a look at every single character so far. When they add new ones, I'll make a new video highlighting that character more in depth. Now, I don't think I'll do a video on every single character in this game. I don't think so. But I will be playing this game with a lot of people, like friends that I know, some people I've met through WoW, and like things like that. So you'll have more Heroes videos, just not specifically highlighting a character. It will be more like cutting together short clips of us playing and just having a good time. So you'll still be able to see what the different characters do. Just not maybe just not all of them. But with that, I would like to thank you all so much for watching. I've been Chrane, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time in the Nexus.